Greetings! The internet was shocked by a new, gruesome video. So horrible it traumatized the furry community and got taken down by YouTube. I expected something interesting and I was very disappointed. Before we get into the video itself, people say it's not so hidden fantasy of the creator, who wants to do some bad stuff to furries in real life. The problem with that is that creator is a furry, or at least very friendly to them. His server is full of furries, including admins and his friends, and furry content is allowed there. Furries even participated in the making of this video. What we're going to discuss today was not made by an evil anti-furry chud. It was made by someone who likes furries, and it's pretty obvious when you look closer. The video starts with SNCA, as furries decide to cosplay as Bossman Jack and talk about stuff I really couldn't care about. Then some yellow guy hires a few mercenaries to perform controlled demolition of the building. His team consists of an actual mercenary, emo guy, Batman and spy from TF2, which, considering how easy it is to infiltrate the building, wouldn't require any of the nonsense we are about to see, and all of absolutely horrible dialogues. They are driven in there by a representative of Larpenwaffen, before finally showing us the full master plan. To have two guys sneak into a furry convention, to dress up in a toilet and surround the attendees. Obviously convention has no security, because why would it have? And even with that, they get immediately recognized as not real furries, because furries here are separate species. Fortunately, the combined IQ in the room is below room temperature and dropping since these two arrived. Ending a conversation, one of them tells the other about finding the creature attractive. Surely nothing wrong with come out of this, right? Then we get the only part of the plot interesting enough to even remember. We have two characters. I don't think they have names, or simply missed them, but Batman and Spy doesn't fit them.
Oh, you have aggressive names, and as such, they will be changed. Huey, you are now
The cowardly one, because he always looks scared,
all one for shout. Riley, your name
is the mad one. You'll see why.
are two for shout. Two, took that bell of hate of my horse, who I've affectionately named Ned.
The dynamics between the two is simple. One has doubts about what he's doing, the other one is clinically insane to the point of grotesque. After getting discovered again like the fools they are, and performing a quick takedown that takes forever, this video could genuinely be 10 minutes long and nothing of value would be lost. The team is finally ready, but cowardly guy has some second thoughts. But he's convinced to go through with it. Our team of geniuses does a recreation of No Russian meme. This isn't a Flash Gets Gem type of violence, it's very realistically depicted. Two other guys go do whatever in the basement, who cares? While our duo is left to do the cleanup, and take 3 business days to do so, because police doesn't exist in this universe. Then the mad one decides that we didn't get enough shock value yet, and proceeds to approve of philosophy of this guy.
Christmas
is natural.
Christmas
Is
Christmas
is
Which includes over a minute of screaming and other noises, and make me question the mental state of the creator. This looks like an attempt to make the guy realize the horror he caused, but it's so poorly executed it's sad. After that is done, we're back to more violence, because why not? Because other furries couldn't hear the stuff happening right behind the doors. Cowardly one has another doubt moment, leaving his friend to deal with a guard himself, as the mad guy first closes the distance to then seek the ranged option. I swear you guys have 2 combined brain cells that gave up on the chase even for the 3rd place. Coward leaves the room because the guard was a human and starts crying. For that, he gets punched in the guts and wastes even more of our time trying to get up. Maybe I'll bring you a pillow and a blanket. We have time. There is nothing important to do. After cleaning up another room, Mad Guy wants to finish the last one, but the coward tells him to stop. Seriously? Now? In response, Madman does his best impression of Captain Dubois, but throws away the trophy after realizing it's a wolf, not the lion. And the second team does whatever was planned there. I forgot there is even a plot. Finally, the cops come. Or no, one guy. Still enough to get the madman. Finally. Why aren't you doing anything? He's just as armed. He was your first target. He's aiming at you. Stop telling him to drop the... I'm losing my brain cells here. Our Dildo Wagner Brigade leaves the building before being chased by one car. And I just give up. You all have heavy machine guns. Do something! Preferably to yourself. At least they escape. Somehow. Realizing they don't have a first aid kit, so they drive somewhere else. Only to be ambushed by two furries, because why not? If only they could learn to secure the place they enter. Coward is the sole survivor. After sitting in that van for over a minute without being harassed, he's found and begging them to end his suffering. Which they do. And I just rage quit. I don't give a fuck what happens afterwards. This was a terrible slop. Trying to be realistic, but being so stupid it hurts. Main team has cognitive abilities of a cardboard box. Plot makes no sense. Scenes are full of nothing. Half of them happens for no reason. The only interesting idea leads to nowhere, and the rest is just cheap shock value. If you want a real, long video with lore, made by an actual Russian anti-furry, go watch Furry Warfare. It's so much better. Depicts actual warfare, has humor and plot. It's not perfect, but compared to this, watching paint dry is a peak cinema. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, so we'll see each other in another upload. Yes, I see you. I'm inside your walls.